to my channel. In today's video we are going to be learning how to make these daisy flowers, and I am literally preparing you for the next tutorial, which is going to have these flowers as accessories or additions to the tutorial. So this is the very first part of this series, and we shall progress as we work on the top and then the skirt bit. But for now we are going to start with the flowers so that we learn how to make them, and when it comes to the projects I won't have to re-explain how to make this particular flower. We shall just return back to the beginning and make as many flowers as we wish, and then we shall attach them to the future projects. So let's begin. So the materials that you'll need for this project are a 4mm crochet hook, or any hook that is recommended for the yarn that you're going to be using. So for me, I'm using winterking. It's a 4-ply acrylic yarn, so I'll be using a 4mm crochet hook. And then the other item that you'll need is a pair of scissors. You'll also need 2 colors of your choice, so you can decide what color you want to be in the middle of your flower, and then the color of your petals. So that's really up to you. You can decide whatever color that you want. For this project I am not going to be using a darning needle. I'll be showing you how to finish off your work and get rid of the loose strands in a very easy way. And let's get into the video. You're going to make a magic ring. Like that, and then pull this loop through and hold. You'll have this ring that has formed. Make sure your tail is on this side in the direction where you're going to be working your stitches. So you're going to hold, and then you're going to chain 1. This is going to secure our ring. This doesn't count as a stitch. So you're going to go into that ring with a total of 10 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you should notice that I've been working around the magic ring as well as the tail. So after your 10 single crochets, you're going to pull this tail, and it's going to close up that magic ring. You're going to pull it, and this is what we have. And you're going to go into the very first single crochet that we made with a slip stitch, but you're going to just insert your hook and then pull through with the white, like that. So after this you're going to pull on the blue to close up this big stitch. Make sure it closes up, and now we are working with white to create the petals of the flower. So chain 4. The first chain is to fasten off the white, and you can see when I pull on the white, the first chain disappears. So it's like we have 3 chains. So I chained 4, but the first chain was to secure my white yarn. After you chain 3, you're going to go into the next stitch with 2 trebles. So you yarn over twice. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop. You'll have 4 loops on your hook, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's the first treble, and make a second treble the same exact way. So after this you have 2 treble crochets in this stitch, and then you chain 3, and then place 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. So yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have 1 and then the second one, the second treble crochet. So far we have a chain 3 and then 4 trebles, and after this you're going to chain 3 and slip stitch into the stitch that has the last 2 trebles. So into that same stitch you're going to slip stitch, just insert your hook and pull through all. So this is our very first petal. We are going to repeat the same process. Chain 3, 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, like that, and then 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, chain 3 and slip stitch into that same stitch with the last 2 trebles. Okay, so we have our second petal formed, and you're going to repeat this until we have a total of 5 petals. So chain 3, 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, two treble crochets into the next stitch, like that, chain 3 and slip stitch into the stitch with the last 2 trebles. So we're done with the third petal. Chain 3, 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, two treble crochets into the next stitch, and after this you're going to chain 3, slip stitch into the stitch with the last 2 trebles. So after your fourth petal you should be having 2 stitches left. There's this one and then there's this one. So chain 3, 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, which is the second last stitch, and then 2 treble crochets into that last stitch there. 1 and 2. And after this you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into that same exact stitch with the last 2 trebles, like that. Make sure you tighten the stitch, and then you're going to chain 1 and cut your yarn. So I've cut off the blue strand that was left, and then also cut the white. Now you're going to push your petals outwards so that they appear a bit puffy, and you can still pull on the tail to close up the gap in the middle if you don't want it there, but if you want it there a little bit, you don't over pull on it. So after this you're going to just get rid of these strands. Let me show you what I do. I'm going to get blue with blue. I have 2 strands of blue, and I'm going to just make a double knot. After this you're going to cut this, and then you get white and white and make a double knot. And then cut your yarn, and the cut pieces are on the wrong side of my work, and then the right side of my work is very neat. And that's how we make the daisy crochet flower. You can attach these on your garments if you wish to do so. And that brings me to my next tutorial of how I'll be using these flowers. And I hope you guys had fun making this particular project, and I'll see you in my next video when we are making use of these flowers. Bye.